Jo, halt zurück zu Twin Mirror. Wir sind hier das letzte Mal, haben wir gedacht, wir haben dem Dennis eine verpasst. Und zwar nicht zu knapp. Deswegen gucken wir jetzt mal in den Straßen, ob irgendeiner gesehen hat, was passiert ist, weil so einfach in der Bar das rauszufinden war es nicht.
Never knew Dennis to be the commemorative type. What's he doing here?
Alright.
Hey, Bug. What are you doing out here?
Hey, Muley. Waiting for my mom to get off her shift at the pharmacy. Drawing. I got a new journal after I left the old one somewhere. See?
Okay.
Did you get home okay last night?
Yeah. I bike everywhere. It's not like anything scary bad happens in Basswood. At least not normally. I heard you asking about my dad last night.
Well, I guess I wasn't very subtle, was I?
No, you were not. Did you find out anything about my dad?
Not yet. Not really, at least.
Let me know if you find anything. Please. I feel like I need something. It's just this town, you know? This place. It feels like I'm suffocating. I can't breathe. I can't think. I can't stand my mom. I don't like school. Well, except for science. And just... when I imagine myself in the future, I just don't... I don't know. I don't see this place. Or these people. I'm somewhere else. Anywhere else. I know it's stupid, just...
It's not stupid. If you want, you can go anywhere in the world. Have adventures, fall in love. I mean, that's what I've been told anyway.
Gross. Okay, well that other stuff sounds okay, though. Thanks for listening.
I got grown-up stuff
Digi,
I
hast du
gotta do.
Dennis gesehen?
I've got kid stuff I gotta see about. So we're both busy.
It's tough seeing her like this. Seems she got older by 6 years in just 2.
Voll der gruselige Entführer-Van.
Joe.
Sam? You old bridge jumper, how you been? What's the calendar say?
2 years, Joe. It's been 2 years.
Too long. Heard you showed up yesterday.
Yep.
Boys give you trouble?
Maybe a little. But don't worry. It's hard for me to blame them.
After the mine closed, well, it ain't easy to put food on the table. Don't let that weigh on you. No one else has lost their legs recently.
So, how have you been holding up?
Terribly. But Anna keeps me young. How'd you ever let her get away?
You probably know better than me.
I heard all about it. Still, I always liked you. Straight shooters are a rare breed these days. I like a man that can look me in the eye and say what he means.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
I wish. Just about the only guy I could talk hockey with.
Not football?
I want to talk football. I could just grab anybody on the street. Dennis actually enjoys a man sport. But no, I haven't seen him.
I noticed you weren't at the bar last night.
Went home after the service. Yeah, cripple takes it out of you. Normally, I'd be rotting away in my recliner, but I like to come out, see the decorations, Pay my respects to old Iron here. This town's been a mining town before I was born, and it'll be one after I die. It's good to get out and celebrate your roots every now and then.
I don't have the same perspective on Miners' Day that other people have.
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
Okay, muss los, Diggi.
I have places I need to be, but it's good to see you.
Just promise you won't wait 2 years before saying boo again.
I'll do my best.
Boo.
Joe has no idea where Dennis went. Someone must have
Hast du
seen
gechillt,
him
mein
after the
Freund?
fight.
Ey, hast du den gesehen? Alter Mann.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Hello, young man. Of course you can ask. No promise answering.
Why do you bother cleaning the memorial?
Well, everything has to look its best for today. Especially the miner. I really didn't think it was going to happen this year. Good thing Mr. Kirkland decided to help out. And besides, that way people can remember with pride we used to be rednecks.
That matters to you?
It should matter to every West Virginian.
Okay, warum?
And why do you think it should matter so much?
How many West Virginians does it take to screw in a light bulb?
This doesn't sound like a history lesson.
You answer my question, I'll answer yours. So, how many
30.
West Virginians?
10.
10. 1 to hold the light bulb, 9 to rotate the ladder.
Not bad. The one I have in store is 3. 1 to replace the light bulb, 2 to complain about how the old one was better.
Mega.
You ever find yourself like that? Mourning the past?
Sometimes. But I ain't like folks around here. I made my peace. The mine's not coming back. Don't mean we let our statues turn to rust. So, you still want to hear the story?
Yep.
I'm all ears.
This fella here is a reminder of when coal miners stood together. You see, back 100 years ago, you'd be safer in the trenches than down in the mines. He didn't sit right with our boys. They demanded better conditions. Of course, the corporations, being what they are, refused and sent strikebreakers.
The mine wars. Miners came out in force, Union men. Met the strikebreakers over in Logan County.
That's right. 10,000 strong. And it all came to a head at Blair Mountain. The miners tied red bandanas around their necks for solidarity. Brotherhood. At least 100 men died in that battle. Blood spilled for what we have now.
Meine kleine Frage, hast du Dennis gesehen?
I'm guessing you're fond of that story, huh? A lot of respect for rednecks.
Well, things were tough, but we were a united community back then. Anyway, I'll get back to it. Gonna give her a real spit shine. You take care now.
Okay, Digi, danke für die Info. Okay, da war noch eine Dame drüben. 2 sogar, ne? Mal hier fragen. Nur am Rauchen den ganzen Tag. Hallo.
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
Dafür hast du Dennis gesehen.
I was born in Basswood. I was raised in Basswood, though I left for a few years.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back? You'd never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave.
She pulls the look off a lot better than I could.
So, hast du Dennis gesehen,
Slow
Digi?
day so far. But
Okay,
people are
alles
gonna
klar.
swarm the cafe
Ja,
with
alles
the
klar.
celebration stuff. I guess
Habt ihr den... Oh, Moment. Eine Karte. Vielleicht habe ich Hunger. Hallo, habt ihr den Dennis gesehen? Okay.
Now I've gone and made a bit of a mess. Oh, Sam, is that you? Dear, please, could you help an old doddering woman?
Do I really have a choice? Or are you just gonna guilt me with the social contract till I agree?
The second one. You always were a character.
True Pursuit, okay. Mit wem hat er es gespielt? Mit Dennis. Ne, doch nicht.
Okay, Muley, for 2 points. What is the name of the pink pony on the animated cartoon show Prancers? The super cool one I was telling you about the other day? You know, my favorite?
Polly. Polly Pony?
No, that's her sister. She's totally different.
Then what is her name?
I'm not telling. What if the card comes up again?
You really like to win, huh, Bug?
All right, coffee for you and hot chocolate for the young... Is that a comic about monsters?
It's about Tardigrade Man. He can survive almost anything. His only weakness is his own emotions. He's based on the microscopic
Christina sagt gleich, wie
He
kann das
has
denn
8 legs
sein?
and can survive star radiation.
Huh. Well, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing a young woman should be reading.
Genau, siehst du?
She says she's gonna be an entomologist. What can you do?
I am going to be an entomologist. I'm going to study every bug, especially the crawlies. But tardigrade isn't a bug. It's a microanimal.
Well, good for you. Sounds like just what a young woman like you should be reading.
So, can we play this again tomorrow, maybe?
We can play as often as you want.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Pinky swear? If you break those, you go to hell.
Pinky swear.
I don't think you're
cool.
supposed to be using that language.
You can't break this. No matter what.
You're real intense for a kid, you know that?
Say it.
I won't break the pinky swear, no matter what.
Thank you so much. You're always such a dear.
Say, Christina, have you...
Oh, Sam, it's been years. It really is so nice to see you again.
Ja, okay, hast du Dennis gesehen?
Likewise,
I
but...
wanted to come to the funeral yesterday, but just thinking about it, oh dear.
Now, I know you want to interrupt her, because I want to interrupt her. So eyes on me, buddy. Happy thoughts, deep breaths.
Happy Thoughts. Okay.
Well, speaking of the...
Poor Joan, losing her father at such a young age. Oh, what a tragedy. I was trying to find one of those games she likes so much to cheer her up. Poor child only has Kathy now, and, well, far from me to criticize or anything, but these last few months, Kathy hasn't been all there, if you know what I mean. Hopefully this tragedy will be a wake-up call for her to be more present. She should take a few weeks off to be with Joan. I know you would never refuse. Don't you agree?
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure if poor Kathy would only ask him for the time. But look at me. I talk and talk and talk, but you had something to say, didn't you?
Yep.
Have you seen Dennis today?
Dennis? No, it's odd, actually. He usually stops in here Sunday mornings. Like how you and Nick used to come over from the paper with Anna every Friday. The three always seem so happy. Oh, but you, Sam, how have you been doing?
Ach, weißt du.
It's been, well, you know cruise control? I've been on cruise control.
You might miss it once it's gone. Life rarely lets you coast for long. You look well.
I've been better. Hungover this morning.
You know what's good for that? Coffee.
I know, Christina. Not right now. I gotta go.
Die ist aber nett. So, lass mal gucken. Wen haben wir hier noch? Der arbeitet. Alles nice. Wenn der hier nicht vorbeigekommen ist, wo ist er denn? Die Mitarbeiter, die essen was Schönes. Ich glaube, wir müssen raus, ne? Oder wir gehen nochmal Shishi? No. Lass mich ran, da steht Kaffee. Okay. Muss los. Oder? Na, wir gehen. Tschüssi. Oh, wow. Kann ich den Schlüsselanhänger mitnehmen? Der ist schon sehr schick.
Cowboy must have lost his keys.
Mhm. Kann ich den haben? Scheinbar nicht. Gitarrenunterricht. Aha. Nicht jetzt. Ich will den Schlüsselanhänger.
Cowboy must have lost his keys.
Declan. Okay.
Good to see someone finally knows how to take care of a plant.
Ja, da hat er
It's
recht.
basic, yet so many people manage to mess it up.
Ja, da hat er recht. So, kommen wir wieder raus. Ich glaube, wir haben Dennis gechillt irgendwie. So, hier steht noch eine Dame, die die ganze Zeit telefoniert. Mal gucken.
No luck so far, but I should keep digging around. Someone
Okay.
must have seen Dennis.
Die andere Seite runter. Okay. Da ist zu. Tracks. Kommen wir da rein? Ne, ist zu. Okay. Drugstore. Mützchen.
Yo, get out the way!
Sonst?
You move. I'm the one coming in.
Fuck you.
That's enough.
Kathy and Hugh were both at the wake. I should talk to them.
50%
Not
off,
uncommon
okay.
for miners to end up in those once they get black lungs.
Tja, ist wahrscheinlich so gewesen, ne?
Oh, Sam, you here to pick up something for your, condition?
I have a condition?
Yeah, the one that makes you the way you're always so... you? It's all right, of course. I won't tell anyone. I think I might actually have leaky gut. It's where your intestines starts to dissolve and your half-digested food starts to leak out into your blood. I'm trying to find something for it, and if it doesn't help, can't hurt. I'm glad someone took over this old drugstore. Can you imagine? This town without a pharmacy
Stop
would be
the
like,
flu.
well, me with a hole in my gut.
Okay.
I'll just check the
los?
internet when I get home. It'll tell me what to get.
It was nice talking to you, Tara.
Oh yes, always.
Okay, also sie haben wahrscheinlich keinen Stress gehabt. So, das müssen wir aus. Jetzt fragen wir ihn hier mal, weil der wäre sicherlich irgendwie, wenn er es gewesen wäre.
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had. Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite inebriated.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't remember last night. You saw me blackout drunk. Not my finest hour.
I would say not. After your barroom brawl, I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys. But you would have none of it.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No. No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
How do you figure?
The mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
My mom used to say that all the time. Now she only says it a lot.
Sounds like a wise woman. Listen to her advice. Now you have a good one, young man. Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
I have to ask, why move here, of all places? You know, here, Basswood. A blink and you miss this town. People move out of Basswood, not in.
The town I used to work in had 100 other pharmacies in it. No, you'd make sales. But you don't get to know anyone, ever. Plus, if I'm being honest, I always imagined I'd retire in a small mountain town. Samuel, I saw you talking to Walter. Can you ask him something from me?
Klar.
Sure thing. What is it?
I knew I could count on you. I was hoping the Basswood jungle could run a piece about me. You see, some of the older folks see me as an outsider still.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'll try and remember to ask next time I talk to him.
I really appreciated the chat, but I'm afraid it's time I get back to work. Do come see me again.
Okay, also es war dann doch nicht mit ihm wahrscheinlich. Jetzt haben wir Glück gehabt, vielleicht war es ja doch die richtige Wahl. Und der gute Dennis hat was abbekommen, aber das ist auch nicht gut. So, lass uns mit ihr reden. Kathy? Was können wir mit der Schale machen? Können wir uns was zocken? Wenn die Süßigkeiten sind. Hallo?
Hey, Kathy.
Hallo.
Oh, Sam. What can I do you for?
So, the wake.
None of us were on our best behavior. Nick would have been happy you showed up, no matter how anything else went. I left early myself to go check on Joan. Did you have to say that fantasy about her father being murdered was real?
That's not what
I just want her to be a little girl, not a little Sam Higgs, sneaking around and getting into trouble. And now all she can talk about is how you're gonna prove that she's right. Sorry. I know it's not your fault, but I just don't... I don't know what to do with her. She's my daughter, and I feel like I'm losing her. I gotta go. If the boss sees me jawing instead of working, I'll get an earful.
No one in here was much help.
Ja, das stimmt. Lass mal abhauen. Tür auf einfach. Drugstore, was haben wir noch? Oh, Moment.
The perfect toy for a kid who only had imaginary friends.
Okay, muss weiter.
Now, I can't just have you hanging around here all day like a ghost.
It's a free country.
Hey, don't give me that. People have been complaining, so don't let me see you here again.
You fascist.
What you just... I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal.
Looks like you're not the only one who started off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you had to see that. Some people you just can't reason with. Speaking of, you're still in town.
I'll be leaving as soon as I can. Probably.
I don't like that probably. I can't tell you to move along, but I suggest it strongly.
Trust me, I get it.
You were only in one fight last night because I stopped most of the others. Sam, I like you, but you're a hornet's nest.
Ja, schön.
That person you were talking to? Who's that?
A lost soul. Vagrancy isn't a crime, but loitering and trespassing are. I try to be understanding, polite, but it's hard when no one is polite back. People call you pig or fascist just for doing your job. Then they go and do things like deface the whole town. And I'm the asshole? It could get under your skin. Where's you at day after day? It grinds you down. It makes you feel like you've been lifting logs all day. Sorry about that. I went off for a spell. Just remember, this town don't always respect the things you do.
Trust me, I know. You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
Why are you looking for him?
I wanted to apologize for last night.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night. I'm not judging. His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
I don't want to keep you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean.
Keep your nose clean, okay. Alles klar. Ja, bin noch da. Nu? Lässt er den vielleicht irgendwann mal zufrieden und dann können wir mit dem noch quatschen? Scheinbar nicht, ne? Kann hier auch nicht durch.
Anna's waiting for me at the coffee shop.
Ja, relax. Okay, gehen wir nochmal auf die andere Seite, oder?
Anna's waiting for me at the coffee shop.
Ja, verstehe. Okay. Kommen wir nicht rein, oder? Ups.
At least the basswood jungle is still standing.
Schade. Vielleicht lässt er den ja noch zufrieden. Okay, wir gehen mal eben kurz in den Coffeeshop. Dann gucken wir mal. Er sitzt am Fenster. Okidoki. Hola.
Betting there'll be a few more cups before she leaves. Some things never change.
Sam, I didn't think you'd actually show up.
I didn't think I would either. But hey, sometimes we surprise ourselves.
Toller Gesprächsbeginn.
So, I hear you got in a fight after I left the wake?
Mhm.
I was so wasted at that point, it's all just a big, heavy blur.
Yeah. After saying I didn't want to drink, I went home and drank. Long night.
Yeah, sounds about right. We all deal with stress in our own ways. I apparently hit Dennis. Yeah, speaking of, you haven't seen him today, have you?
Why? Afraid your powerful blows laid him up?
So, what are you working on?
I'm working on an article on how nature does its best to reclaim the land after a strip mining operation. Why are you looking for Dennis? I can tell something has you spooked. I can always tell.
Go on. Tell her. You could honestly use a non-imaginary person to confide in. She might slow me down. Or try to involve the cops. She might do those things, yes. Or she might be someone who you can trust. Who can help. I woke up today and my shirt was covered in blood.
Blood? What happened?
I don't know. Last night, pills and alcohol mixed. It's all a blur. That's why I'm looking for Dennis.
Have you tried the Basswood Jungle? He likes to work weekends.
No, not yet. I'll do that right now.
Sam, is there anything I can do to help?
Nicht reingehen.
Oh,
Ja.
Nah. I'm just gonna do my own thing. Oh, Sam. What have you done?
Also vorne kommen wir eh nicht rein, ist ja wohl klar. Und das heißt, wir müssen an der Seite rein, so wie ich das eben wollte, aber was nicht ging. Oh, da stehen jetzt ein paar Leute. Das hing doch hier eben auch noch nicht, oder? Bin ich irgendwie... Ja, mal gucken, kommen wir hier rein? Ja, wir kommen jetzt rein, okay.
Locked.
Oder auch nicht.
I should check the back.
Er ist immer noch da drüben am Quatschen. Der Typ ist weg, oder?
My. Look what we got here. Is that Sam Higgs? Trying to get back in the newspaper game? I thought you got the message last night. Of course, it was hard to tell. Considering you let Declan do your talking for you.
Look, fellas.
You know, Basswood can be a dangerous place.
Well, so maybe consider just getting before something bad happened to you.
Trust me, I'll be out of here as soon as I can.
Good.
Declan's right down the street.
Watch yourself while you're in Basswood, because we'll be watching you.
Okay. Ihr kleinen Spacken, haut ab. Juti, so, in the back wollten wir gucken, aber ich würde mal sagen, schon genug rumgeschnüffelt diese Session. Waren ja die ganze Straße unterwegs und wir gucken uns die Zeitung das nächste Mal an, okay? Also, bis dann, ciao.